Hello, my friends. Okay, it's looking a little bit different. I know. I feel like my white cabinets have been my backdrop for a really long time, and I feel like the other view is just super messy, but I'm going to let you tell me. So let me know when I am here and that you can see me. Say hi. I'm also doing this a little different than I did. So I want to know if it's giving you the notifications that I'm live. Fingers crossed that it is, because this is, yeah. Anyway, technology. But please give me some feedback. Let me know what you're thinking. I don't see anybody here yet, so that's okay. We're giving it a try. I think this is what you're going to see for a backdrop. Hey, Missy. Awesome. Missy, did you get a notification that I was live? I hope so, because I didn't tell anybody I was going to be here. So awesome. Welcome. Glad that you're here. Hey. So if you saw a picture earlier today, hey, Mary Lou, good. And they told you to come? Perfect. All right, because I like this way better. I don't have to run around the desk, and I also want to know what you think. Do you like this backdrop better, or do you like the other backdrop? And I'll post pictures later so that you can look at the two. Oh, yay. Woohoo! All right, we are good. All right, so the reason I like this better is I've told you for a long time, I'm kind of clean and simple. I wear solid colors. I don't mix plaids and polka dots. Everything's got to be matchy for me to be happy. So when I look at that image, my head hurts because there's just so much going on behind me. So anyway, if this is too boring and you want to see more of my paint colors and stuff, maybe we can do a happy medium, my paste colors. But for today, this is what we got. I get a little bit of sun coming in. I did have to turn off the AC or you'll never hear me. If it gets super hot in here, well, we'll talk fast. So how is everyone? It's Friday! Yay! End of the week. We love it. It's been crazy weather here. I don't know that if I'm in Vermont or the Carolinas. Really muggy, afternoon showers, craziness. So, if you saw my post this morning, the girls were coming over to play, and they wanted to come craft with Mimi, Grace and Lucy. And remember, Grace is 6, Lucy is 4. Just barely. Not quite 4. She's only 3 so far. She will be 4 soon. So, okay, it's going to be messy, right? All right, well, this is what I decided to do with them. Paint these beads. Remember my beads? I showed these to you earlier. I don't have any plain ones out here. They're just a plain color. They're not these colors. And I wanted these spring colors, so I brought all this chalk out and said, we're going to do the beads. Then we're going to string them. Then we're going to, they looked at me like I had 3 heads. Clearly, I had too many plans. Painting the beads is what we got done. That was as long as our attention span went today. So I don't know how much of this I'll get to show you right now of the assemblage of this project. We did a little bit of it before, but I used ribbon and I didn't like it. This has been the week of makeovers. I do something and then go, it's not exactly what I had in mind. So tonight we are going to do, let me get this set here. This is going to be A and I'm going to be B. No, that's not right. A, B. There I am. Okay, good. Yeah, that's just going to hide this corner. I'll move everything over. Okay, so I'm going to do some chalking with you because that's way more fun right now. And then we're going to work on the beads. But I have a feeling I might need to do the beads by myself later. So I've been waiting to do these. That's why we didn't do more of this the other day. These are the summer minis, and they just came back in stock. Sorry. They just came back. They're in my store. If you want to know what I'm using, drop me a note and say minis, MINNIS, and I will send you the super special shopping link when we're done. But anywho, these are back, and then these are in stock too. And these are called Beach Day. These are the best. I just love all of them. They're just so perfect for summer. So I need more. Remember, I kind of took these off of a different, off of the Subway style the other day. So we're going to do these and add to our, I'm using my Chalkable chips. These are great. This is such a fun thing to do. The size is great. I'll spit it out in a minute. I love these because it's not like a really big project. You don't have to worry about it drying. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Super fun. I just took the doggies out for a little walk. Well, no, by walk, I mean I opened the back door and let them out on the deck, and they went down in the grass. And I walked to a chair and sat down. That's as much walking as I did. I'm still going with this funky little foot. I am walking, but not on a hike, not with the dogs, even though they're little. All right, so remember, when you take these apart, there's a bunch of different ways that you can do it. Because these are so little and I don't want to be crazy, I'm just going to go ahead and cut. See these white lines on there? These are designed for you to cut them apart. That's why they're there. So I'm going to take my transfer scissors. These are great because they're a nice long blade. They're coated, so I mean we are cutting something that's adhesive back. Remember these transfers, so it doesn't get stuck on them. These are great. I'll tell you when I feel like something is silly and you don't need it. When I first saw these, I thought, I have snips. I don't need them. But I will tell you, they were designed to do this, and they do work pretty cool. But it's not what you need to get started with this project. What you need to get started is you're going to want to pick one of the minis. You're going to want a pack of Chalkable chips. Now, you might not want to get all these colors to start with, so pick one or two. We also have the little packets, paste packets. They look like ketchup packet, ketchup thingies. As you can tell, my room is a little different, and I didn't move anything. I just moved myself to the other side. So a lot of the stuff I would normally grab and say, here, look at this. I don't have it with me, so it's over there. But it's okay. So anyhow, I'm just going to cut these guys up, all right? And then the one other thing that you're going to need from me is your squeegee. And you can get by with just one. You don't need to get a whole bunch of them. But if you like this, you're going to want a whole bunch of them, so you don't have to wash them in between your colors. If you're thinking, okay, well, yeah, you make this sound super easy. I don't know about that. I have to tell you, of all the things I've done, from Cricut to making board books, to stamping images, to coloring, Copics, you name it, this is a simple craft. It really is. It doesn't make you feel stupid. It makes you feel like kind of clever. So, one of the other things that you're going to need is a fuzzing cloth. Now, if you don't have the particular pretty teal fuzzing cloth, or you're going to get this later, you're going to start out, you can just use a regular towel. You don't have to start with this. If you, like me, you don't want to be surprised, you'd rather have everything you need to get started, then this is one of the, you should probably grab this. So I would suggest if you really want it all, you're going to grab this, you're going to grab these, maybe 3 pastes. I would suggest you go with white, black, and a couple of colors that you love, and then you can always add to them later, and you can always collect them. They're kind of like Skittles. You just get or for me, it's potato chips. Yeah, I don't eat just one. All right, so I picked out a whole bunch. I've got these guys, right? These are my Chalkable chips. I don't have to do anything to them. They're a Couture surface. They're ready to go. And I'm going to pick out, let's just do 4 for tonight. I'm going to pick out 4 that I want to do. And then remember, I have the other side too. So I can do both sides. I like this guy. Let's Chill. That's kind of cool. Life is Better in Flip-Flops. I do have those flip-flops, but I like this one. Bring on the Sunshine. Soak Up the Sunshine. That looks kind of cool. Oh, Hello Summer, definitely. Okay, so there's my 4. Oh, maybe I want... You want lemonade. All right, maybe that's lemonade. I don't know. Some sort of a pretty fruity cocktail drink. Let's Chill. Can you tell where my brain is? Ice cream, watermelon, summer drink with umbrellas. Hey, Tammy. And flip-flops. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, so these guys, we're definitely going to use those again, but for tonight, we're going to use these. So we're going to fuzz them. Why am I fuzzing them? These things are adhesive-backed. They're sticky, and sometimes they're really sticky. I want them to stick, but I want to be able to take them off my transfer easily. Because these guys are little, it's not that tough. Now I could, if I was worried about matching these up to the backers, I could have written on the back. It's not going to be hard. I only have 4. And they're all the same size. So this is easy. I don't have to write on the back. But if I were doing a different transfer with different sizes, I would definitely write what it was on the back so when I come back it's easy to do. So peel you up, and we're going to stick you down right here on our chockable chip, right? You want to make sure that this is perfect for getting started. It's not intimidating. Ooh, Karen, you're eating watermelon. I love that little emoji. So cute. I forgot where I was going. I got distracted by watermelon ideas. Oh, it doesn't matter where you put it. If you decide you don't like it, you can pick it up and move it. You want to be sure there are no bubbles in the white part, in the silk screen part. If there's a little bubble in the teal, it's okay. But on these, it's not hard to not have bubbles. This watermelon one, though, I want to make sure that I get it nice and smooth. That's a bigger area. And then we have flip-flops. So once I do this, I'm going to move my towel out of the way, my fuzz cloth. All right. And then I'm going to try and show you a few different techniques with this. It's some messy stuff, though, so I don't know about that. As I told you, I'm not a messy crafter. I'm not. I try to keep things neat and clean. I don't like to get stuff on my hands. I'm weird. But this is okay. You can be as messy as you want. Ask Grace and Lucy, but you don't have to be. All right, so let's go with the watermelon first. So we are going to go with peony or I can't say it. Raspberry sorbet. I think that looks more watermelon-y to me. So we're going to take that, and then we're going to use a little bit of pistachio to get the crust rind of the watermelon. It's not a crust. Goodness, words evade me. So I'm going to start with that first. I'm going to get a little bit of the pistachio, and I'm just going to do down here. I'm going to be kind of tiny. Now, something else that you might want to purchase, is mine here? It's called a multi-tool. Yeah, here it is the multi-tool. That's super handy too, because look, it's really little. So it's good to get into those little places like this. See how easy that is? It's good to stir things up. It is a handy tool. But it's not a requirement to get started. You don't have to have this on the first day. It is a nice tool. It's a nice extra. But it's not a total requirement. I just know that some of you want to have, you don't want to mess up, and you want to have what you might need ever in your life. So this is one that, yep, it's pretty handy. So I scrape off the excess, right? And then I'm going to go in with my sorbet with another one, and I am going to do the watermelon part. Now, if I want, I could have done Hello Summer in another color, but because I don't want to get too carried away, I could have done it all in one color too. I didn't have to do this. But, you know, it's kind of fun, and it's not hard. It really isn't. You just have to go slow. Now, if you're really worried about it, there are some techniques. You could have done the green, take it off, remove your transfer, dry the green, and then come back. And we have something called placement tape, which is a lot like washi tape, but it has measurements on it. So it's awesome if you're doing like letters, because you can do your own words too. We have a couple of alphabets. So if you want to personalize this, or you want it to be something that we just don't have a transfer for, you can make your own using the alphabet. So if you're going to do the alphabet, you're going to want to use placement tape because it helps you line things up nice and straight. But you could also use it to block it out. I'm really struggling getting close to you. I'm going to go back to Mr. Multi-Tool in a minute. You're leaving me a message. No, I don't see any. Okay. What is on me? This will be much easier. There. Just let me go right along the edge here. Scoochy, scoochy. Now, the only negative right now is that I'm taking way too long. I am being way too particular, and my green might dry on me. So, if it does, I'll show you what we're going to do. It's kind of good that I get a mistake because then it will help you. So we're going to hold this down and we're going to peel. Nope, it didn't. Let me get you in closer. Oh, I can't with that. See it? If it started to dry, as I peel it up, it might pull back the color. Look how cute that is. Love it. It's upside down for you. Hello, summer. Right? Oh, it's so cute. Love it. Okay, so there's that one. Now, let's chill, and I'm going to do that in orange peel. See, I was going to do these with the girls this morning, and the beads were all we could do. They have done these before, and they do pretty well with them. They really do. But they went to a Great Escape yesterday, so they were flying today, telling me all about every ride and the water park they went on. They loved it. So this is how easy it is if you just do one color. So again, you can make it as difficult or as simple as you want it. You can blend your colors. Okay, and notice I'm taking the excess off when I'm done, and I squeegee it back in the thing. So it really doesn't take much. And peel and reveal, my favorite part. See how cute? I love them. All right, and then these guys are going to get washed when we're done. I'm just kind of setting them over here to the side, the ones with the ink on them. Now I did you in pink before, so I think I'm going to do you in teal. But what I'm thinking is I want to do the Life is Better in the green, maybe. That was a bad idea. I feel like I just got a lot of... See, it's really not the end of the world, but I got paste on me. Rinses right off. That is what's super cool. All right, so I'm going to do the flip-flops in the teal. Somehow I did something. I don't know what that is. That looks icky. It was something that was on my thing. Right? So, what do you do when you have, like, I'm not even going to bother because I know it's not going to look the way I want it to look. So what do? I just take a wipe and I literally wipe it off. That's why this is such a cool craft. You can't screw it up. You really can't. So I just take it, oh, my hands that were gooey, and I'm just going to wipe it off. Yep, it's gone. And then I'll paper towel and dry it, and we'll be ready to go. Well, apparently I have chalk everywhere. There. All right. Let's try again. Come back here, Mr. Flip Flop. I don't know. It had to be something on that, but it was like purple. Oh, maybe it was the pink and the blue together did that. Not sure. But I'm going to clean you off too. Do it so that you can see it. If you use disinfectant wipes, it's awesome and it doesn't hurt the sticky. Just makes them really clean again, ready to go. All right? Dry. Let's try again. Okay. Let's see. I need another multi-tool and then I wouldn't have this trouble. I don't know what's on the end, but something. There. Okay. Let's try again. Oh, much better. Right? It smells good too. I don't know what these wipes are, but they smell nice. So I'm going to go ahead when I get done and I'm going to punch. I'm going to use my crocodile. I told you the other night, Couture loved the crocodile, so they created their own that goes through their stuff a little bit easier. Unfortunately, you know that old saying when your parents would ask you something or tell you you wanted to know when something was coming and they would say, well, Christmas is coming, and it just seemed like it was really far away, or it's on a slow boat from China, my grandmother used to tell me. That's literally what's happening. Okay, so there's that. Life is better in flip-flops. And then I'm going to take my yellow and do the life is better in. I hope that's going to show. Well, we'll find out, right? Oh, you know what? We know the yellow doesn't show because I did it on the Summer Vibes over here. So we know the yellow does not show up well, not to read. So the green does though, because we just did that. So let's go with the green. And you can see where the multi-tool is handy for this. If you didn't have one, you could take your small squeegee and cut it. You can cut it with scissors and make it tinier, so you'd get two out of the deal. So that's always handy. Oh, look how cute they look. All right, so let's see why this looks funky. Because I wet my flip-flop. Do you see it? Let me get it really close. See how it looks kind of like it's a little fuzzy? It's because my flip-flop was a little wet when I put it down, because I used that the bacteria wipe, antibacterial wipe. So I'm going to dry this and I'll show you that you can fix it. I'm glad things don't always happen perfect. So we're going to dry this bait. Don't try and mess with it until it's good and dry. So we're going to dry it. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to do the last one and then I'm going to come back. All right? So let's let you sit over here and let's do our drink. In the drink, I do want to use the yellow on. And I'm going to do yellow and orange. And I'm going to do a little blending of the colors. Kind of an ombre-ish look. All right, so we're going to start with the yellow at the top. I'm going to do the lemon. And I'm going to go across here, my glass and my straw in the yellow. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this right here. Then I'm going to wipe off my excess. And then I'm going to take the orange. I don't know why I keep grabbing the dirty paper towel. And I'm going to take the orange, I'm going to come up here with it. It's in my hand, so it's not in your way. I'm going to come up this way, and then I do have to get messy now. All right? I'm going to go right along there with the orange, and then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to blend the two together. All right? I can handle that. Then I'm going to peel it off. No, I'm going to go back down. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay. So now I have him. Doesn't he look cute? Yeah, I like that one. Okay, so let's go back to our boo-boo over here. And you can take the corner of a white and now if you don't have, we have a detail tool, which is kind of like a pen. If you don't have one of those, you can use a pen or your finger, and you're just going to go along and clean it up. Kind of push it back towards the inside. See it? It's really easy to fix your mistake. Now, if I really didn't like this, it's really going to keep me awake tonight, I could just simply wash this off and start again. Really wasn't that complicated in the first place, and I could just wash it off and start fresh. I'm going to leave it because I think it looks fine and dandy with me. And I am going to pick up my mess here. And then I want to show you what I'm going to do with these beads, but I'm probably not going to do them all with you because I'll keep you here way too long. And we've already been here half an hour. But I'll come back and show you later what it's going to look like. The beads feel, again, this is me. Do you like eating ice cream with those wooden spoons? Do you like those? You know those little wooden spoons that come in the wrapper and you eat those little ice creams and you eat with, can you tell by my face? I don't like that. You know what I mean? No. So these beads feel like that to me. It's kind of like flat paint on the wall. I don't like that either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wax them. So I'm going to take a few of these just to show you. I'm taking our wax. You don't have to do this, really. They're absolutely fine the way they are. Might be kind of a matte finish, might be kind of cool. But if you don't like it, you can take this and you're just going to wax them a little. Super cool. That's all. It's not hard. And it gives them a much better finish, in my opinion. And this will dry. We're just going to wax these little babies up. These were done by sweet little ladies. In that picture, I took our chalk paste, because again, I'm matchy-matchy, and I put just a little bit using my multi-tool. I put just a little bit in those little glass bowls, and then I spritzed it with water and stirred it up, and then they put the beads in and rolled them around with a Q-tip. Super easy. Then they had paper plates and they put them, or they had plastic plates, and they put them on to dry. Now when they were all dry, I dumped them all in here, and now they're ready for me to thread them onto my twine. So my plan is to do 4 or 5 beads in the different colors, right? So I'm going to do this while I watch TV tonight. 4 or 5 beads. Let me show you though. I'm going to wrap a little bit of our placement tape around the end so I get more of a, like a shoelace tip. Be easier to thread, and then thread it in. Get my beads, and then I'm going to take these and I'm going to thread them through, and then it's going to hang. I'm thinking, and I don't know, it might look silly, I was thinking of using some of the different color ribbons and tie them to as streamers, but I'm feeling like it might look like I did just that. So we'll see how that actually turns out, and I will show it to you later. But the whole point of the minis is they are perfect as a starting out, jumping in point. They're not overwhelming. They're itty bitty. They're super fun to play with. You can do both sides, and you just wash it off and start again. And we have minis for every holiday when they come out. There's some great Christmas ones. There's also, I don't have mine yet, they'll be here next week, little magnets made to go on the back of these. So these can go on your fridge. Let's get rid of this. Oh, I did the wrong thing. There I am. Okay. So anywho, thanks for coming tonight. Please keep me posted. Let me know if this notified you, if it was easier to see this way. Tell me what you think. If you like the other way better and you like the different view better, okay, we'll go back to that. Have an awesome Friday night. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.